God is teaching you to love unconditionally without having to do anything but accept this gift of love that He's given to you. I got this revelation this past weekend because I went on a hike in nature with a young group from my church. It was so beautiful, so fulfilling, and I heard God's voice and He gave me so many revelations that I'm about to share with you right now. Remember how I shared some videos in the past in which I was kind of complaining, kind of struggling, going through life, but also asking God for signs, asking God for things to do, how to move forward, how to keep on going in the things that I want to work for, I want to prosper, and He wasn't giving me any signs at all, but patience. And I learned that God didn't want me and doesn't want me to do anything specifically because He really wanted me to learn how to love without works and how to be loved without works. I was raised in a way in which I felt only loved when I was achieving something, when I was a good child, when I was being a good student, when I was being good and obedient, and I attached my whole value, my self-esteem and my self-love to this fact, even unconsciously. I worked this a lot in the past, but still there was this thing that I really couldn't get. And I was asking God, please God, show me how to love unconditionally, how to love in the way that you love me, And in the middle of nature, I got this revelation that actually maybe the reason why God hasn't given me any orders, any demands, any more things to do is because He wants me to realize that He loves me even if I don't do anything, that He loves me besides what I do, no matter what I do, no matter how I look, no matter if I'm obedient or not, which of course out of love I want to be obedient, but He wanted me to see and experience what true love is so that I can love in this way too, because I was really praying to God, please show me how to love unconditionally, how to love how you love me, and because sometimes I feel like I'm still exigent on the way I want to be loved, and I'm putting conditions even if I don't want to, because I know I'm suffering and I know the people around me suffer too, because God is God. Love is something that is just given, and that it is a gift. But I wasn't allowing God to show me first the gift of love He was giving me, So at the end, how can I love in this way unconditionally and without limits and just as a gift? How can I give love towards others if I'm not letting God love me in this way? If I'm not letting God give me the gift of love, if I feel like I always have to do something, I have to be obedient, I have to just look good in front of God and make Him proud and make others proud, make my parents proud, and feel like I have to be something, I have to do something, when loving is just loving and loving is just a gift, the gift that God gave us, and He loved us first, that's for sure, and He teaches us how to love first. So if I'm not letting God love me in this way, if I'm not accepting His love without works, without feeling like I have to work for it, for His love, how then can I love others in this way? So this came just in perfect timing, because really I was asking God for signs, as I said, and I was really complaining, I was really struggling, I was really like, God, but are you even there? Because I don't know, but it was a transformation I had to go through to realize I don't need to do anything because God is still there, because God loves me no matter what. And even when I was sinning, when I was hurting myself, when I was hurting others, when I wasn't believing in God, He loved me anyway. So this blew my mind, really. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but maybe you're also trying to earn people's love. You feel like you are putting yourself as standards to be good, to look good, to be obedient, to be in some kind of certain way for them to lead others to love you. But you don't need to do anything, because those who love you will just love you as God just loves you no matter what. So I love you too. Hope you know that. And I hope I explained myself, because I feel like it's something easy because it's just loving, but it's something that who tells us, who teaches us. Like maybe you were taught in a way also where you feel like you had to earn love, you have to be in a way to be loved. And I just pray that God will show you that you're loved no matter what. And I'm sure He's showing you, but maybe you're still like blocking yourself from seeing it, as I was. And I know it might get hard, but it's all part of God's plan. And I'm sure this is gonna bring you beautiful things, godly things, love, purpose. And just keep having faith. And I love you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.